Annyeonghaseyo! Welcome to Afternoona Delight, where Leah, Megan, and Amy, romance novelists and your K-romance guides. So grab some dekboki and listen to your new favorite unnies. Hello, this is Megan.
And this is Amy.
We are Leah-less today. So at the time of recording, not when this will be released, but at the time of recording, Leah is in Korea. Is in South Korea living her best life.
For Festa.
For BTS Festa. And she's having a great time. We are jealous.
Very much so.
Yes, but we're also happy for her. And so Amy had a really good idea. So we watched a movie, and we're going to talk about the movie. And Amy's like, well, why don't we order some Korean snacks and like pretend to be...
We're there too.
To pretend that we're with Leah. So
instead of having like ridiculous FOMO.
Yeah. So we will tell you what we're eating if we know what we're eating. And we'll link the box we ordered from Amazon. It's just a Korean snack box. It's not anything, crazy. So you can also order it if you want to.
Do you want to try?
I did open this. It was a bad idea. I opened it. This is summer. My kids are out of school. So I opened the box and they pounced on it. It was chaos in my house for a little bit until I got their mitts off the box.
They didn't eat anything, did they?
No, they did not eat anything. I don't know. I mean, my kids, I wouldn't put past them to steal something real quick. But no, they didn't eat anything. I told them when I'm done recording, they can feast on the leftovers. And so now they're just bugging. Like, I hadn't even started recording.
Oh, they're
yet.
Just waiting.
They're like waiting outside my door like my cats. Like, what are you doing? When are you done? Because it's fun to try. It's always fun to try new stuff. That's the thing with Leah. So she already posted pictures of this like salt bread place she went to, which I'm sure she'll talk about when she gets back. She just said it lived up to the hype. And I am food to me is how I connect to other cultures. Like that is, and I get it if like not everyone feels that way. But for me, if like I go somewhere I haven't been before, I'm like, what's the food you're known for? Like this region, like what do you make? Well, that's what I want to eat. That's always kind of like my thing. So, which I'm sure I'm not unique in that, but that's why like the thought of like eating in Korea fills me with excitement.
Yeah. And we can't eat in Korea, so we will eat Korean at home.
It's not the same.
Processed Korean food, but
Korean
food all the same.
Korean snack.
I think we should kick it off with a little bit of like cheers each other with the one beverage that was in the box that we're both
crazy.
We're both kind of I'm reaching around and like there's a can in here. So This is it's demi soda and it's apple flavored, so it's like a sparkling apple soda. So I'm gonna crack her open.
Yeah. Ooh. It smells like apple.
A little ASMR. Oh, that's weird. See, I want it to taste like real apple and not like green apple flavored candy.
Oh, wow. I actually really like that.
Yeah, it's good. It tastes like an apple. It tastes like sparkling apple juice, right?
It does. It tastes like, I feel like I'm a little kid. It tastes like sparkling apple juice.
That's delicious.
That's really good.
Cheers.
Cheers.
We were joking because Megan's like, I can't even read like the calorie or nutrition info. And she's like, this isn't alcoholic, is it? I'm like, we'll find out.
It's definitely not. But I don't know. I mean, soju can be a little, doesn't really have I don't think soju has a strong alcohol flavor. So
no, which was my mistake.
Right. Okay. So you suggested this movie.
I did.
So I am curious why you suggested this movie because I had wanted to watch it, but I don't know, it just kind of fell to the wayside. So why did you?
Yeah. Well, because I don't, and we've talked about this before, like I have trouble double dipping. Like I'm behind on all my drama watching right now because I was trying to do Dear Hongrang and Haunted Palace, and I can't do two at once. I just can't. So I'm like stuck because I have like 2 episodes left of Haunted Palace. I'm like, I have to finish that.
Yeah.
And then go back to Hongrang.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, what can we do because I feel like we've done, and again, I don't know in what order our episodes are coming out because we have like a lot in the can. But
Right.
but in recent talks with the three of us, we've done some fun trope stuff, which I love. So I was like, I want to deep dive something,
Mhm.
but what can we deep dive really quickly? So at first I was looking for short dramas, and then I was like, well, wait, there's got to be some movies, and I just remembered like I had wanted to see this too, but then forgot about it, and I didn't even remember what it was called. So I was like, Kim Go Eun movie, like, and I found it,
Yeah.
and I was like, how about this? And
Mhm.
you're like, absolutely.
I've
And so
been
that
wanting to
was
watch it.
yeah, that was why, and it's just so you all know, for us in the U.S. Love in the Big City is on Viki, but we had to rent it. So it was $4.99 to rent. And I don't know what it's like worldwide. I'm sure there's different, permissions and releases, but it's a 2024 movie. So it's not brand spanking new, but for the US watchers, we had to pay.
Yeah, and I will say 100% worth $4.99.
Yeah.
So if you're in doubt, $4.99 was worth it. I would have paid $10. I would have paid $20 to rent this movie. It was very good.
It was, yeah. I mean, I just remembered seeing like posters for it and being like, oh, that looks fun. I want to watch it. I
See,
didn't think
I
anything else. I didn't look what the story was about or anything
see.
before I suggested it to you.
I knew there was a drama because there's a drama too,
There's a drama too. Yeah.
and that's what I didn't understand. I wasn't sure if the movie was just the same. It's not, right? It's all new characters in the movie.
I think
It's
so.
interesting why they did that, but that's not the point. We're talking about the movie for this one.
Yes. So, yeah, so do we want to do a snack also
Yeah,
real quick?
I
Okay.
was gonna say let's try one snack. Why don't we try the why don't we try the pumpkin jelly?
Okay, because we
'Cause I
both got
am
that right here.
and then we'll try something crispy next time.
And look,
Um,
I'm not a PSL person.
Me
So
either.
I don't love pumpkin flavored things at all. I don't hate them by any means, but I don't seek them out. So here,
I
I got
don't
it
either,
open.
actually.
This is hard to open.
Oh, it
Should-
smells very sweet.
So this
Okay.
is making me think of, for anybody who has watched Haunted Palace, he loves like the pumpkin taffy. This is not taffy, it's a jelly.
I don't know what that tastes like.
It
It
almost
doesn't
tastes like nothing,
it tastes like just something sweet.
but not very sweet. I'm not going to finish it. Like, I don't
We're
love
gonna
it.
do we're gonna do ASMR here.
We are.
I'm not loving that.
God, I hope, I'm sorry. My daughter has misophonia, so I understand anybody who doesn't like to hear chewing sounds. I'm
It's
trying not to be loud with it.
it's almost like marshmallowy. Like a marshmallow cotton candy. That's the flavor. It's almost cotton candy.
It is. You're right. It's cotton. It's like a muted cotton candy.
That's weird. I mean, it's fine, and my kids would probably love it. My daughter would probably like it.
Yeah.
I don't, why is there a pumpkin on the front?
I think it's supposed to be pumpkin flavored. I'm guessing it's supposed to be
So
pumpkin
weird.
flavored.
I don't
So-
hate it. It's just not what I
No,
expected.
it's not.
In America, we would rarely have like a pumpkin jelly. Like we do love to, but we like to pumpkin spicify.
We
This
like
is
to pumpkin
not.
spice everything. Yeah. I
This
do.
isn't- yeah.
I do like a pumpkin muffin.
Me too.
Those
Pumpkin
are like
cream cheese muffin.
like a pumpkin muffin from Panera.
Yeah.
Those are good.
God, Panera's good muffins, right?
Yeah. So I don't hate pumpkin stuff at all. But yeah, you're right. That does taste like cotton candy.
Yeah, it's very weird. It's a weird flavor. I'll let my kids finish that. Okay, let's talk about the movie.
All right. So today we are talking about Love in the Big City. It's a 2024 film based on Jae-hee, the first story in a connected short story collection by Park Sang-young. The movie is written by Kim Na-dul and directed by Eun-hee. And it stars one of our OG faves, Kim Go Eun, as Jae-hee, and someone I think is new to you, Megan, right? Which is No Sung-hyun, as Hung-soo, an actor who seems to have started out in movies and then kind of burst onto the K-drama scene as Baek Isak in Pachinko. So I know him from Pachinko.
Oh, okay.
And let me tell you, his role in Pachinko is very, very different from this, but he's a very beloved character in Pachinko. And yeah, so I was really excited to see him in something contemporary. And yeah, this movie, like I didn't know I just remembered seeing the movie poster and being like, Kim Go Eun, movie, want to see it. Then I
Mhm.
looked up what it was about before I watched it. And then when preparing for tonight, I looked up a little bit more information about it. It was nominated for 5 Beck Awards, including Best Film, Best Director, Best Actress, and Best New Actor. And
Wow.
rightfully so.
Mhm, mhm.
So, what did you think of Kim Go Eun in a role so different from what we've seen of her in the dramas that we've watched? And are you now a fan of No Sang Hyun?
So, I remember when we first started podcasting and we had an episode that was like, "Name our favorite actresses," and at the time I said Kim Go Eun because I hadn't been exposed to a lot of actresses. And I've been thinking, "Oh, as time goes on, she's not my favorite actress as much just because I've been exposed to more actresses." And now this movie reminded me why I love Kim Go Eun. I can't explain. Well, first of all, I think I was physically attracted to her in this movie.
Yeah.
She is so hot. She is such a cool character. Um, she's a little bit of like a character that like I feel like I would want to be, but I am way too self-conscious to be, or I'm way too I don't know. She had this like youth about her that and this carefree, they call her carefree, but then of course she has like vulnerability too. She was just fantastic. And she also just had the biggest heart. Um I just I was so obsessed with her in this role. Like if she was on screen, I was happy, you know? And then so I think he also goes by Steve No.
Does he really?
Yeah, Steve No. So on my drama list, if you go to
No, I did not know that.
yeah, he also goes by Steve No, No8. So I've never seen him before. He is so like so beautiful to look at. I very riveting, has this very strong gaze. He reminds me a little bit of oh my gosh, the actor from I married or I the mobster. Oh
Oh,
god.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
God,
My
what's
Sweet
his name?
Lobster.
My Sweet Mobster. He reminds me of the lead there. Kind of this like very sharp gaze. So
Taegu.
Taegu, thank you. I know his name. It's just sometimes things
Same,
um
same.
yeah. So them together, the chemistry of those two together, and they're not lovers. It's like just the relationship chemistry between them was so good.
Yep.
It was so good. I believe that they were best friends. I loved them. And Kim Go Eun, I am sorry that I forgot about you. It's just I'm sorry.
I
You're
mean,
a queen.
the way that she bursts onto the screen
Oh.
is she literally like crashes her scooter into a bus that's like just pulling away so that it'll stop so she can get on it. Like she smacks it. Like nobody's hurt, but like the bus driver has to slam on the brakes and everybody on the bus like gets whiplash. And then she like gets on the bus. She's like, you know,
Oh, but of course it's like she walks up the stairs of the bus, the entrance of the bus. In slow-mo, she takes off the biker helmet and she brushes her bangs back and you're just like, it's
yep,
Kim fucking Go On. Like as soon
I
as
know.
it's like immediately I was like, oh shit.
I
Oh
love
shit,
her.
she knows what she's doing. It was casting
Love
her
her.
is
Yeah. So here's something. So when we first were talking about doing this movie for tonight, I'm like, I'll throw together a few questions and we'll just, kind of shoot the shit and eat our snacks.
Mhm.
But I found so much interesting stuff about the movie that I kind of went all out with the script here. So
Sure.
yeah, the original short story is told from Hung Soo's perspective only. So it's called
Mm.
Jae-hee, but he tells the story. But director Eun explained that she and her team of all female writers, including herself, the screenwriter and producer, decided to expand the script to not only make it a dual to not only make it his point of view, but to make it a dual point of view narrative.
Mhm.
They also added elements of the narrative not present in the original short story, such as domestic violence and homophobic slurs in the workplace. So trigger warning to anybody who, hasn't watched this yet. That there is going to be some, like, it is a comedy, but there is some drama to it as well.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you think of the team's choices on narrative structure, and why is it important to know that they are all women?
Yeah, I mean, I felt like the movie had a feminine touch to it. I absolutely do. There was some imagery, especially like the ovary model and the
That's
use of
so
it.
funny.
The like imagery of that ovary model where she grabs it.
It's the whole like reproductive system, female
Yeah, it's a
reproductive.
whole reproductive
Yeah.
system. Because she has to have an abortion. So I guess trigger, I don't know, is that a trigger warning?
Yeah.
Maybe
I
for some
mean,
people. For a medical condition, medical thing, medical procedure. That's the word I'm looking for. Um, and she's being like berated by the staff uh for her like life choices and things, and she grabs the ovary, and then later she uses
and
that
runs
same like
out and like never brings it back.
never brings it back, and she uses that same ovary model to like hit her ex-boyfriend who is abusing her. And I was like, just that entire thing,
Yeah.
I was like, a woman wrote this. Like, are you kidding me? Um Look, I think for a movie, and for I also feel like the movie had a definite point. I think dual point of view was the best way to go. I don't think it's still, in my opinion, I still think it felt like Hyung Soo's story, and Hyung Soo's it felt more about him, and it still felt more from his point of view, and I'm not sure why I felt that way.
I'll add to this, because he had story outside of the apartment that they shared, because they become roommates, and
Mhm,
you see his relationship with his mom as well. And so I think
it's
we
true.
get more into his background than we do hers, because she has no family contact in this drama. Like, she basically says her parents don't care about her. And
That's a good point.
so they're just basically like written off the script.
Yeah, that's a good point, because I still felt like the original, um so I felt like the original source material, hopefully other people think that way, but was still honored by it being, Hong Soo's story. But I'm not surprised it's an all-female team. And again, I think for a movie, the dual point of view was perfect. Is that what you think too?
Yeah, I really liked it. I really liked it yeah, I mean, because the other way, and I'm sure the story is great and I kind of want to read it now, but the other way, we only know how Jae-hee feels if she says it out loud, right, to Hong-soo. Whereas here, we get to see that sort of like, internal uh trauma going on with her, and
Mhm,
her like self-perception and stuff like that, because we get to see her point of view as well.
mhm.
Yeah, I really liked it.
Yeah.
So, a brief overview of the movie if you haven't seen it. Hong-soo and Jae-hee are both college students in the same French class. Hong-soo has a secret. He's gay. Jae-hee, on the other hand, is a woman who seemingly hides nothing and doesn't care what other people think. One night, when everyone is out clubbing, a drunk Jae-hee catches Hong-soo making out with their French teacher, their very male French teacher. This situation not only unconventionally launches their friendship, but also launched me into my notes app, where I started
Mhm.
jotting down favorite lines. And this
Yeah.
is where my first one came. Because when Hong-soo accuses Jae-hee of having found his weakness and guesses that she's going to basically like exploit that weakness and maybe blackmail him into doing her classwork, she comes back at him and says, Hong-soo, how can being yourself be a weakness?
Oh, I
And I was
love
like,
that line.
oh,
And the way it's mirrored at the end. Stop.
yes.
I love it.
So I was like, okay, this is going to be a fantastic movie.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah, we're not really doing a non-spoiler. I mean, I think I already gave like a few. Obviously, it's a movie, it's 2 hours. Rent it because it's really freaking good. I promise you, you're going to be like, I'm really glad I watched that, because that's what I said to Amy. Because let me tell you, I didn't expect it. I didn't really have any expectations. I was just
I
like,
didn't either.
it was like, okay, we'll watch this movie and we'll talk about it tonight. And then I watched it and I was like, well, that was fucking good. Like, I really liked it. I really enjoyed it. And I'm glad I watched it. And I also am gonna tell Leah to watch it because I think she'll like it too.
I do too. Yeah, so look, it's not like a movie. This is not like The Sixth Sense where like there's a huge twist at the end that we can spoil for you.
Right.
And
No.
I do think if you listen to us talk about it, you can still go watch and enjoy the movie.
Oh,
But
100%.
if you want to go into it kind of not really knowing what you're in for like we did, pause us and go watch because
Yeah.
it really is worth $5.
It's really two people trying to learn who they are. It's about relationships, love and friendship, and that's all a journey. That's so yeah, the ending doesn't really
No.
matter.
And it's that new adult age that we love,
It really felt
right? Like
so new
Duna.
adult.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like I would say Duna is a good comp for this.
Yeah, I would say Duna's a good comp, and, you know what?
Semantic error too.
Yeah, and you know what? If you like the movie My Best Friend's Wedding.
Yeah.
If you like the movie My Best Friend's Wedding, and I'll say a little prayer for you forever and ever. I
That's
used
a
to
good
have
comp. I like that a lot.
look, if you like that, this is very similar, okay?
We're going to spoil, right?
Yeah.
Here we go. So let's start at the beginning. So what did you think of the quote unquote meet cute between our platonic leads outside the club? And then also the next day in class where Jae-hee gives Hung-soo her lighter, pretending like he left it at her place the night before.
Yeah, I mean, I like the first meeting's really cute, and one thing I liked about it is it happens really fast. Like, you see they have 2 separate lives for maybe 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And then you have the meet cute, and I was like, "Good. Like, just get me into the relationship that I know is coming. Don't edge me on that, okay?" So, it was really nice to see, and I liked it because like, right away, there was really no secrets with them. It was
Yeah.
like, they kinda, like, knew each other. And then she kind of proved, I think, I'm an ally. Here's my lighter.
Yeah.
I'm an ally. And from there, like, it was a great meet cute. I thought it was great.
I feel like that's it's Jesus save the cat moment, right?
Oh yeah, I would
She
say.
does something to endear herself to the audience because he doesn't, it's the morning after, right? When she caught him kissing their teacher. And there are people whispering about the teacher going into a hotel with somebody who looks like, and then they look back at Hung Soo and they're like, looks kind of like him. And she comes, like strolling into class, goes up to him, like laughing, like, oh my God, I can't believe you left this last night at my apartment or whatever, and slaps the lighter down on the table before him and basically saves him from the rumor mill. And I really, really love that.
Yeah, I did too.
Okay. Let's try another snack.
Another snack. Look,
What's it gonna be?
I'm gonna try something different. Oh, these are cheese tarts. I bet these are like cheese crackers.
I saw that.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
try that.
I
try?
am gonna try. I'm gonna try
God, there's a lot in here.
ASMR syrup coated rice senbei. I
Okay.
know I'm not saying that right, but it's like a rice cracker.
Oh, this tastes exact. This is a cheese cracker.
Is it with like a sandwich? Is it like a Ritz sandwich cracker? Oh, yeah, it smells sweet. Oh, it's also kind of salty. Okay,
Yeah. Okay, I'll try that one too. These cheese crackers are stellar.
I'm gonna give those to my son because he eats like Ritz bits, like the little ones with the cheese in the middle. That's his favorite.
The cracker is like really buttery.
Okay, I need you to try this to taste like something. I feel like it tastes like
I'll try it too.
I feel like it tastes like honeycomb cereal, which I haven't had in maybe 30 years.
FYI, honeycomb cereal is a weakness of mine. Like I get
It's
it.
good.
Oh, it's so good.
So
if they ever change,
syrup.
I can't open this. If they ever change the formula to honeycomb, I will go to headquarters. That's how much I like honeycomb cereal. Okay,
but the consistency is more like.
Ooh, it's so weird. What?
I like it, people. I like it. I'm eating this. I like it a lot. But it's also like a corn pop.
It tastes like a rice cake.
See,
The rice cakes you
I think
get,
it tastes like a Quaker rice cake. I think it tastes better than that.
it's better than a Quaker rice cake. But that's kind of the
But
consistency.
it's more like it's mashed down and it's flat. Like it's like
It's better.
the rice is definitely like milled into a flour, whereas a rice cake is like big puffs of rice stuck together.
This is better by far. I would
Mhm.
eat these.
I like it. But you get
Wow.
it tastes like cereal, right?
Yeah. Yeah. It does taste a little like honeycomb. I
But
support you
then
on
it's
that.
also salty, which is I like this. I'm eating the whole thing.
I am too.
All right, this is a win.
Okay.
I'm gonna take pictures of the packages and stuff that we tried too.
The cheese crackers, total win. And these rice things, I would eat these all the time.
Yep. It's scratching an itch I didn't know that I needed because it's sweet and salty.
It has a salty taste to it. What is that? That's crazy.
I don't know. It says it's syrup coated, but I think it's also salted.
Oh my God. I'm having the time of my life right now. I didn't even have to fly 14 hours. Why don't we just do this? I'm just kidding.
I'm not jealous that she saw Jimin and Jungkook.
Yeah, totally not jealous that
No.
she's like on the Han River. God, that sounds terrible.
And this apple soda is delightful.
I agree. The apple soda's really good. I never thought I'd be like, yes, I love apple soda.
This got delivered to my house yesterday, the day before. And it's just been sitting in the box. So
Yeah.
it's not chilled. Like I'm drinking it right out of the box. So it's like room temp and it's delicious.
Yeah, I was thinking of bringing up some ice for it, but it's fine. I don't need
I
it.
didn't even know it was in there. I literally just opened it when I got up to my room to record. So anyway.
I can't believe how much is in this box. Okay, anyway, let's keep going.
I know.
Here, I'll read the next one.
Okay.
Kyung-soo, while closeted, knows that his mom, the fabulous Jung Hye-in, agreed, she is fabulous, who we've loved since Chloe, suspects something since she prays over him every day while he's sleeping, hoping he'll be, quote, cured. This doesn't stop him from falling in love with Soo-ho, played by Jung Wee, an out and proud man who tries to coax Hung-soo out of the closet, but to no avail. Eventually, Hung-soo breaks it off with Soo-ho because he's not ready to come out. Only when things blow up between Hung-soo and Jae-hee, more on that in a bit, does Hung-soo finally just blurt it out to his mom one night as she's praying over him. Mom, I'm gay. So what did you think of Hyung-soo's relationship with Soo-ho?
I loved them. Like that was because I think a great part of this drama is that we get to see from the male perspective and female perspective of just being in your 20s and dating around and enjoying yourself. And neither he nor Jae-hee want to get serious with anybody. And then they both get kind of like walloped by like not meaning to fall in love and they fall in love, right? And he falls in love with a really great guy. But he doesn't want, like Soo-ho doesn't want to keep their relationship closeted, and Hung-soo's not ready to come out. So it's got this sort of tragic end that, you know, gets even a little bit more tragic when Hung-soo finally comes out to his mom and decides to go see Soo-ho. Soo-ho is with somebody else. But Hung-soo kind of puts that closure in it where he brings Soo-ho a brand new pair of Gucci sneakers because that's what the way that they met is that Hung-soo barfs on his sneakers.
That's their meet cute.
That's their meet cute.
Barfs
And
on his
Soo-ho is so sweet about it. Is so sweet about it. So he brings him the sneakers and, you know, he's all broken up like when he leaves. Like he doesn't let Soo-ho know that he was coming to try and like rekindle things. But it's also that kind of like, okay, now I can move on kind of thing because it wasn't a clear cut thing. But I think that Soo-ho was really good for him because Soo-ho showed him what it could be like to be out and just, you know, existing as a gay man in the world, and that it's not all just dealing with slurs every day.
Right. And I think, I mean, there's another aspect to it, obviously, that we couldn't understand just because there's a Confucianism aspect of the fact that he wants to not disappoint his mother. He doesn't want to upset her. But I do think that I really like the portrayal because I understood where Hung-soo was coming from, where he was like, I remember Jae-hee was kind of like, well, why don't you date? Why don't you commit? And he's like, what does my future look like?
Yeah.
Like and I could see that to him, he could not see a future with being in love with a man. He could see a future for himself, but he couldn't see a future where he could like openly date someone seriously because he couldn't bring them home to his mother.
Right.
And I also don't think he was ready to be publicly judged either for who he was. And I really got that. Like I
Yeah.
understood where he was coming from, and I also understood where he was coming from when Suho's like, "I'm coming out," and Hyung-soo's like, "Well, now you've left me with an impossible choice because how am I so like I'm just gonna hang
Because
out with you now?"
he wanted to bring him to an event is what he wanted to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's like, "Well, how does that like your coming out also affects me?" Which whether you think Hyung-soo is justified in his outrage or not, it is kind of like a fact. He will be affected
Right.
by that.
If he shows up there with him, then he's gay by association, which means
Yeah.
like you just outed me too.
Yeah, and that was hard for like that I actually really felt the angst of that in a way that I'm not sure I have before when I've watched kind of any sort of LGBTQ plus content. I was really like I really felt that angst. I really felt that sympathy, and also I felt outraged that he felt that. Like I felt outraged that he was made to feel that way, that he felt so stuck where he was. That was really hard to watch.
It was heartbreaking because they were very good together. And they had just come from like a quote unquote double date
No.
with with Jae-hee and the man that she's with that we'll talk about in a couple
Mhm.
minutes. Um but they weren't really out as far as dating. They were just there as Jae-hee's friends, and it was like a friend dinner.
Mhm.
But they knew that they were on a date,
And the fact
kind
that
of thing.
Suho wrote him letters, his whole military,
Yes. Oh gosh, I forgot about the military
his whole
correspondent.
enlistment, Suho would write him letters. Like, so you think about that, like they were together,
Right.
quote, for years. And then for it to come to this was heartbreaking. I don't think the movie quite showed you that. Like, I don't think that was meant to be. I think we were meant to feel what Hyung Soo feels. We weren't necessarily meant to be like rooting for this romance. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
I sort of felt like I was going on this journey with Hyung Soo, and Suho was part of his journey
absolutely.
rather than, oh, this is the romance I'm rooting for.
Because and I think that speaks to like the end of the movie because Hung Soo has to be comfortable in his own skin and in his own life being out before he can be in a relationship. And so I do, well, we can talk about it when we get to the end, but I do like the way that it ends with him. I mean, we can talk about it right now. He's not with anybody at the end. He's
Yeah.
with himself. Like
Yeah.
even, Jae-hee's not living with him anymore. He's by himself. And like that's I think his first step into having the future that he couldn't imagine earlier is to first be okay on his own with who he was.
Yeah, because also Jae-hee was a little bit of his shield.
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
And so and I think he knew when
That's
he
how
was
their
gonna get
friendship
married.
started. Yeah, that's how
That's how their friendship started. I think Jae-hee also knew that about herself. I mean, they were friends, but I also think like she was definitely a crutch for him, and
Mhm.
he knew it, she knew it. And I think they both knew it couldn't last forever. There's no part of me that thought Hyung-soo was like, yes, I'm going to live with this woman until I'm old and gray. Like he knew it would come to an end, but I think he had to be ready for it.
Yep. So let's talk about that aftermath of that mom, I'm gay.
Mhm.
The movie teased us that it was going to a very dark place. And I bought the bait and switch because I know how taboo homosexuality is in South Korea. And I'm not pretending that everything is like rainbows and butterflies and puppy dogs in the US because it's not.
Clearly not.
Clearly not. Okay. But I know that it's even more so, in South Korea.
As
Is
doesn't JC even says it. She's like, look, there's dumb people everywhere. They're just especially dense about this topic
yes.
here in Korea.
Yeah, absolutely. So let's discuss what Hung Soo and the audience thinks happens, which is he can't find his mom. Like, she storms off after he says I'm gay. She storms out of the apartment, and then I think he wakes up in the middle of the night and like he can't find her. And he sees her purse on the kitchen table, and he knocks on the bathroom door, and he opens the bathroom door and finds her slumped over the toilet, seemingly with blood everywhere. And he calls 911. And then what happens?
And then he like sniffs and he's like, raspberry wine? Like, she just threw up raspberry wine everywhere. I will be honest, if this movie would have had her,
I was scared.
I was like, I'm going to turn this off right now.
Yeah.
Like, I got to be honest, this is not what I signed up for. If this happens,
no, I was shocked. I was like, how could we have had like comedy up until here?
I'm going to be furious if you tell me that this woman went and
took her own life. Yeah.
Like, meaning
because her son was gay.
I'm not here for this. Is not the movie I wanted.
No.
So thank God. You know what, woman, that you are entitled. It's okay. Go get drunk. This was a little bit of a shock to you. I understand. You know, the society you were raised. More power to you. Go get drunk on raspberry wine.
But then what does she also do?
Yeah.
He finds a ticket to the movie Call Me by Your Name, which is a 2017, like American movie starring Timothée Chalamet and another man whose name I don't want to say.
Right, I know.
We'll just say it's Timothy.
Yeah.
But like it's a gay romance, and so the fact, we never get any other resolution between him and his mom, but just that movie ticket alone shows that she wants to try to understand him.
Yeah, I mean, that was a weird movie to pick. Feel like just
and is it playing in a movie theater in 2024 in South Korea?
Well, also like it's like a weird like Timothy's supposed to be 17 in it.
I know it's
right. Of all choices.
There's some grooming. Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay. When he pulled that movie ticket out and he like smiled, I was like, everything's gonna be okay. Like everything's gonna be okay. Like, that's a major effort. I'm sure that made him feel wonderful that she was trying. I'm sure she'll screw up. I'm sure he'll screw up. But that brief scene was all I needed. I was like, they'll be okay. They'll be okay.
I loved it.
I love how she got drunk on raspberry wine. I thought that was really funny too.
And then he's on the phone with 911 and he's like, oh, never mind. And then she just gets up and stumbles to bed.
Right.
In her white, of course, in a white nightgown with just bright red puke all over it.
Right. I mean, thank God it didn't take
I
us
was
where...
like, holy shit. When he opened the bathroom door, I was like, holy shit.
Me too. I was like, this is not what I signed up for. Please, God, no. I was like, this movie's going in a completely different direction than I thought. But then I fell for it, hook, line, and sinker. I really did.
I did. And I was freaking out. So I'm glad. I was like, oh, thank God.
Yeah.
Okay,
time for another snack.
I think we should try something that we don't know what it is.
Oh, yeah, we have no idea.
I think we should do this.
It feels like a cracker.
It does. I'll be okay if it's a cracker, as long as it's not shrimp flavored.
Okay.
We do have shrimp chips in the bag here, you guys, and I'm not a shrimp person.
Okay.
Oh. It's little crack.
Yeah, they're like little cute crackers. They look like maybe...
Oh, they're good.
Yeah?
Oh, shit, that's delicious.
What are these? They're sweet.
I know that flavor, but I can't place it. Don't you hate that?
Isn't it a little cinnamony?
It's buttery.
There's a warm spice. It's kind of cinnamony. It's like buttery cinnamony.
Is it like red bean?
No, I don't think so. I don't know. They're freaking good. I would eat this whole bag.
Oh,
what is going on?
Score.
There's no...
It says something on the bag, you guys, but it's in Korean, so...
Maybe I'll ask ChatGPT what it says. No, I don't.
Yep, delicious.
I'll eat that whole bag when we're done.
Again, salty and sweet.
The Korea's got that nailed
I
down.
love me a sweet and savory together. I do.
It's my favorite.
Chocolate covered pretzels? Yeah, man.
I love chocolate
I'm
covered.
eating that whole bag.
Yeah, absolutely. When we're done here. God, this is fun. Okay. Okay, here we go. While Jae-hee seemingly doesn't care what others think of her, she flashes her entire class when she finds out there's a text going with a pic claiming to be her boobs. When she dates Sun Woo, Lee Yoo-jin, and falls hard for him, only to find out that she's his secret side piece, that confidence is shaken. She realizes that men don't see her as worthy of someone to date seriously. So how does this play into societal stereotypes, double standards when it comes to women, Western or Asian? Because clearly he's judging her for being sex positive while he himself is a two-timer who, at the end of the scene, is being consoled by his male friends after his, quote, acceptable girlfriend storms off.
I hated this scene so much. I mean, it was
Yeah, I hated
powerful,
this scene.
but I
It
hated
was.
it so much because her confidence is starting to get shaken because, like, they're dating, like they're in the same classes together, on campus, but they're dating in secret. And for her, it's like kind of fun and like, having this like secret relationship. But like Hung Soo is like, he should be proud to be with you. And so she kind of confronts him about that. Like on the phone, she thinks that he's hiding something. And he's like, no, oh my gosh, like I really care about you. I'm just really busy. And he had this like event and she's like, well, I'll come help you. He's like, no, like I'll come see you after or whatever. So long story short, she goes to this event where I don't know if he's like a server or a caterer or something. And she goes to surprise him there and everybody's staring at her and kind of laughing at her. And there's this woman at the table. Oh, this is what it was. She saw pictures on his social media and he's like, that's my sister.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, oh my gosh, I feel so stupid. It's not his sister, you guys. It's not his fucking sister.
I think we all saw that coming.
Yeah. But she fell for him and she wanted to believe it. And so she gets totally humiliated and she tosses a mug of like makgeolli at him. And then he takes like the whole pitcher of it and dumps it over her head. And basically says, you really think that you're the type of person that I'm going to date seriously? Like, look at who you are. Like, you showed your boobs to a whole, you flashed a whole class. Like, you're not the kind of girl a guy brings home.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's soon after this that she finds out she's pregnant, and opts to terminate the pregnancy. This is rough because this is not something that is unique to South Korea. Like women are slut shamed for doing the exact same thing that men do. She's just being in her 20s. Just being in her 20s and enjoying herself and having consensual sex when she wants to. And because of that, she is cast aside as unworthy. And it's really hard to see because this goes back to the dawn of, male and female relationships in the universe. Because like I don't remember a time in my life where women weren't slut shamed. And is it better now where we have a lot of this like sex positivity and people talking about it more and some men, a very select few men, trying to be feminists? Sure. But it's still a double standard. Men can get away with promiscuity and women can't.
Yeah, I also thought it was just nice to show kind of like a more modern role for a woman. Like she goes clubbing. And I also don't feel sometimes, I think too, it's easy to, a lot of times women who are promiscuous in media, in shows, movies, like I'm talking across the board, not just Asian or Western. There's usually like something wrong with them, like they have daddy issues or something like that. Like there's a reason why they're so promiscuous. And she's just kind of like, I just kind of want to hang. Like I like that there was nothing like there's nothing to diagnose her. Like she was just like, because in the end she's even like, I don't understand. Like I'm me, and this is what
right.
Why am I being judged for this? Like I'm okay with what I'm doing. And I like that too, that she was like, there was never a moment where she was like, oh God, I need to stop being slutty. It means I have low self-confidence. No, because that's not
Nope.
why.
Nope.
So I really, really did like that take, for her character.
Yes. I hated though that it was a man who shook that confidence, right?
Yeah,
Like
well, several men,
because
unfortunately,
he
did
was
that.
going to go chase after that other woman, right? His girlfriend, and she was probably going to take him back because she's like, "Let's go to the car.
I
Like,
know.
let's go talk about it in the car." Um, yeah, and then to see him being consoled by his like posse of bros.
She was
Ugh.
just standing there with like the makgeolli, all like drowned in makgeolli. I know. Ugh.
But yeah, I did like seeing this type of character. I did like seeing a woman, a young woman, just enjoying her life until she's ready to settle down.
Yeah, because again, yeah, like there was no epiphany for her. Her epiphany was I don't like I'm also still trying to figure myself out. Like that was more of her epiphany. She was like, I don't understand why people are judging me when I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm in my 20s. I'm trying to figure myself out. Like I don't think there was a moment where she thought something was wrong with her, and I appreciated that. And Hung Soo was also like, yeah, there's nothing fucking wrong with you. People are weird. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He just
And
supported her.
but then she gets, she goes for the abortion soon after this and she's judged there in the clinic, which is
Right.
so rough.
And that was
So she's
also
judged, and that's by the women. So she's being judged by the women and the men.
yeah, and what's unfortunate too is we aren't told how she got pregnant, but she had been sexually assaulted. So she'd been drugged in a club, and I'm assuming that had been a
Oh
sexual
yeah.
assault.
I mean, yeah.
So it
I
could have been
mean,
that too. Yeah, she's been through some trauma, admittedly, in this movie, but it's yet still like she comes out every like he even says it to her at one point. Like he's like, this stuff happens to you, and you're like bouncing back because you're just like he's like you're so strong and amazing. Like you know, Hyung Soo loves her as only a best friend can.
yep. Okay, I don't have it in here, but I think we should do another snack because we're getting close to the end.
Yeah,
So I feel like we
sure,
should try something else. What do I want
sure.
to try? I haven't
It's up to you.
I feel I haven't gotten anything just
Chocolatey.
savory yet.
Oh,
You know what
savory.
I
Yeah,
mean? But I don't want to eat the cheese ones because those are for Connor. And these just look like Keebler club crackers.
yeah. I mean, would you want to try like a chocolate cookie?
Okay.
Um,
There's a choco pie in here, you guys. I already know how those taste and
Me
they're
too. I'm
delicious and I'm
saving that.
saving it.
Or should we try this like coffee thing that we don't know what it is?
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay. We don't know what this is. It just says coffee on it. And it seems like it's gonna crumble.
It does. What if it's really just ground coffee?
What if we're
Oh no, it's
morons?
like a wafer.
Oh, it's like a wafer.
It's like a sweet wafer. Yes.
Oh, I'm getting stuff all over my desk. Oh
Yeah,
God.
this is very crumbly.
Ugh. I know. Oh, it's pretty though.
It's delicious.
Oh yeah, it's like a coffee wafer.
Yeah,
Oh man, that's good.
it's so good. I mean, that whole thing right now.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, honestly, except for the pumpkin jelly, everything's been fantastic.
Yeah, and the pumpkin jelly was a risk anyway. This is good. It's like a coffee wafer.
Yeah, like the consistency of it reminds me of what do you call like the like tube type cookies that are like
A pirouette thing.
pirouette. Thank you. Yeah,
It's like those or
but
like
it's flat.
a thinner Milano cookie.
There you go. It's a Milano.
The Pepperidge Farm Milano
It's like
cookie.
a coffee Milano.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
Oh, yum.
My God, why do they have such good snacks?
We haven't even touched like half the stuff that's in this box either.
It's a huge box, guys. And it was like $25, maybe? Something like
30 with tax. Yeah.
that? Okay. Yeah, it was not that bad. And it's fun. Okay. So, the dark night of the soul for everyone. It really was. After Sunu, Jae-hee dates Ji-suk, played by Oh Dong-min, who at first seems like a great guy, a lawyer who also tends bar, but we soon find out he's a controlling narcissist who, upon finding out she lives with Hung Soo and not the fictional female roommate she's been talking about, thinks she's cheating and begins beating on Hung Soo until Hyung Soo until Jae-hee panics and screams that Hyung Soo is gay. This is both the incident that causes the rift between the best friends, with Hyung Soo moving back home and Ji-suk insisting that she cut Hyung Soo out of her life, and also their eventual reconciliation when, after kicking Ji-suk to the curb.
Yeah.
He later shows up in her apartment drunk, having used her key code, and telling Jae-hee he forgives her and that he'll take her back. When Jae-hee refuses him once again, he beats her. This is one of those scenes that wasn't in the story but was added for the film. So what did you think about this addition and how it brings about the reconciliation between Jae-hee and Hyung-soo?
No, don't read that.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
That was just for me not to
Yeah.
to talk about that. So there's a scene earlier in it's like when they first move when Hyung-soo first moves in, because it's her apartment. And when he first moves in, she can't find a pair of her underwear. And she's like looking all over for her underwear. And he's like, because everybody dries things like outside. And she thinks somebody took it. He's like, we are on the 3rd floor. Who is going to take your underwear? He's like, I'm sure it just got lost out there somewhere or whatever. So she's out on their little balcony looking, like their little sort of like closed in balcony, looking for her lost underwear. And then there's like these little shutters that open to the outside, and she opens them up, and there is a creepy man just hanging there. He freaks out, lets go, falls, like breaks his leg or whatever. And like the police come and they're taking him away in the ambulance. And he makes up some excuse. I already forgot what it was. Like that he was outside stargazing or something like that. I don't even remember what it was. But the police believe him because he's like,
oh, no, he's saying he was trying to find his lost cat or something.
Oh, that's what it was. Trying to find his lost cat.
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, I don't remember what he said, but the police were like, there's no CCTV, so it's your word against his. And she's like, he is stealing my underwear, my Wonder Bra. They're like, I thought you said it was underwear. She's like, Wonder Bra. It's a brand.
I love that part.
Yeah. But anyway, Hyung-soo tells her that's when he decides to move in. That was it. He was just there hanging out.
Yeah, it was very like mad for each other where like he puts his shoes out, whereas this, but
that's when he decides to move in. That's when he decides to move in.
Yeah, he's like, I'm moving in. I'm coming in with you.
And he says to her, if anything like this ever happens again and I'm not here, I want you to run down the street to the police station, because there's a police station at the end of the street. Run, call me on the way, and don't stop until you get there and you get to safety. Yeah. And so so they're not speaking because she outed him. Yeah. And he rightfully got very angry. He's like, I haven't even told my mom, and you just told him. You just told Ji-suk that I'm gay.
And that was a hard scene because you knew right away she crossed the line, right?
But it was also in panic. Like she wasn't thinking. She just like Ji-suk was like beating the shit out of him.
Yeah, I don't blame her actually.
No,
but as soon as it happened, I was like, oh no, this isn't gonna go well. Like this is going to cause a rift.
So they haven't been speaking, and so Ji-suk's like, he's drunk, and he's like, he broke into her place, and he's like, I'm going to forgive you. I'm going to take you back. She's like, absolutely not. And he hits her, knocks her down, starts kicking her. I mean, it's bad. Mm-hmm. And she beats him with the uterus model. She hits him in the face with the uterus model, which is just so poetic. Like, I love that choice. A woman wrote that. Like, I'm like, a woman wrote this. Okay. Yep. And that's how she gets out of the apartment, and she runs down the 3 flights of stairs and is running. She has no shoes on and is just running, like, battered and bleeding towards the police station. And she calls Hyung-soo, and she's afraid he's not going to pick up because they haven't been speaking. And he looks, and he considers not picking up, right? But then he does, and he knows immediately. He knows as soon as she said, he knows immediately. He doesn't have to say anything, and he goes, "Run to the police station. I'll meet you there." Yeah, and then he knows, and he's doing he's literally doing like the When Harry Met Sally, like running through the streets of New York. Yeah, like to get to her on New Year's Eve. I just want to mention, you and I recently, if you're on the Patreon, running. we did a bonus episode about running and about actors who look good while they run. Let me just tell you, Stephen, no, you look great. That was an amazing run. I give it 5 out of 5. Like, just FYI, run more in dramas. And Kim Go Eun, good runner. Oh, too. Agreed. Kim Go Eun's a great runner, and I feel like, and you know what? She's a great runner while she's supposed to be injured. Yes. Her limp run, unmatched. Yes. She does it in King the Eternal Monarch.
where she's like running and limping and she does it here. Great.
Yep.
Props to her as well. 5 out of 5.
And she gets to the police station, makes it in, and they're all watching like a soccer game, and like she runs in, and then cut to like Hung Soo running, but before he makes it to the police station, he sees the bar where Ji-suk
and
works.
he sees Ji-suk like beaten up, and he's like, "Oh no!"
And he knows it. He knows it's him, and he stops, and Ji-suk like ducks down behind the bar, like hoping that Hung Soo didn't see him. And Hung Soo's banging on the door, and he won't open it, and so he smashes the glass door open and goes in, and then like cut to them both being brought into the police station, all beat up, but like he totally wailed on Ji-suk, and it was awesome. And they're all giving their statements, and Ji-suk is like playing the victim, and finally like Jae-hee like stands up to explain that no, they're just friends and she wasn't cheating, because Ji-suk is saying that she cheated, and of course like women are treated terribly if they're believed to be cheaters. And Jae-hee gets up and she's trying to explain, this time like very visibly trying not to out Hung Soo
in a police station with a bunch of guys. I get it. Yeah.
And then Hung Soo stands up and says, "I'm gay. We live together. We're just friends. I'm gay."
It's not weird.
It's not weird.
Don't make it weird. It's not weird.
It's not weird. And it was so great, because then there were like two other like
two
criminals.
Drunks.
Just sitting on the bench, like clapping. Like, it's not
weird.
It's
not weird. And the police officer's like, "You're right. It's not weird. It's totally fine." It was really cute. It was, look, I don't know if that would happen in real life, but sometimes you want a little fiction.
And it was great, because she's like, "I'm not going to out him this time." She's like, I
know.
Even though that's what she needed to save her ass in this moment, she wasn't going to do it. And then he did it. And it was beautiful. And they were besties again. And I loved it so much.
I really loved their friendship. They had amazing chemistry with each other. But again, chemistry in a way that like, I mean, could they be in a romance together? 100%. But I just mean like in a different role. I'm saying put Steven
right. But it wasn't like I was like, God, I wish he would like not be gay so they could be together.
No,
like
I was like, oh my God, they're such good friends. They fit each other. They understand each other. They're supportive of each other. Like it. I loved their relationship. I loved it.
This is going back to, and again, you guys, I don't know. I'm sorry, I keep saying you guys. That's so outdated. But it's
I'm sorry. It though too.
I'm a child of the.
Well, I just say dude now.
I do call everybody dude and bro. I also, because I have a 16-year-old son, I do a lot of bro.
A lot of bro.
But this brings me back to a previous episode that I hope comes out before this one. Maybe it'll come out after. I don't know. Where you're talking about platonic love and how love comes in all these different forms. And this is one of the best portrayals of platonic love that I like. It warmed my heart. Like, I was so like mushy and gooey at the end of this for these two besties.
When they got in bed together at one point because the boiler was broken, and there was never this like sexual tension. There was just like, it was besties sleeping over. And in the morning, he like makes fun of her because her breath smells.
Like, did you eat shit?
Did you eat shit? I loved it. I was like, this is French. Like, this is friendship. That's what you say to your friends.
It was great. Okay. So finally, my one quibble with the drama, which is bringing in Lee Sung-yi as the ultimate hero for Jae-hee, yet giving him so little screen time.
I know.
Like, he was adorable, as always. Like, I want this man so badly to be a romantic lead. Please, 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 universe, bring it to me. But he plays Min-jun. And Min-jun, basically, they work at the same company. And he falls for Jae-hee. Like, you see him. Like, you just see it on his face. He falls for her at a team dinner when she calls out colleagues for their homosexual slurs. Like, enough said. Hero. All caps.
He's like, oh, God, she's so hot when she's yelling at these guys. Like, it's like he is the perfect hero for her. He's like he loves when she just like gets pissed about something and rails at other dudes. He's like, that's hot. Like that, and that is who she needs. That is perfect for her.
And like, even though she was like this ultra confident person in the beginning, she developed a new kind of confidence after going through what she went through with, the asshole who,
Mhm.
who had her as a side piece. And I think she also like connected with the women at work, and they were starting to basically like call out the men for like leaving them out of meetings because they would go meet out on, on the roof like for a smoke. And she's like, fine, this is where the meeting is. Let's, ladies, let's go. And, she kind of like took charge of the sexism in her office. And it was so much fun to watch. And then so much fun to see Min Jun fall for that.
Yeah, well, first of all, I mean, sexism and homophobia are the same side of the coin. Okay?
Yes.
So it's the same thing. Like that the meaning, well, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And so she sees that as the same thing, obviously.
Yeah.
And so I like that too, because she's not just like, she's not only calling out homophobia, but she's also like, I'm also standing up for the women in the office. Like she's overall like wanting more progression for social society. And so I don't know if you know this, but Lee Sang-yi and Kim Go Eun, did we talk about this before? They're like very good friends. Did you know that?
Oh, so that's why he's doing a cameo in
Yeah,
this.
that's why I'm thinking he did a cameo. They're very good friends. Like they go back to college, I think. They're
Oh,
very
I
good
love
friends.
that.
And I've seen them in an interview together where she's making fun of how bad his feet smell. And you can tell he's pissed that she's bringing it up. But that's how close they are. They're basically her and Steven. They're basically
Oh,
her
I
and
love it. I love that
yeah,
so much.
they're really good
Look,
friends.
I'm all for cameos, right? I'm all for cameos, but like this is a great character that I would have watched for another 2 hours.
Yeah, and there's something about it too that I'm like, I respect Lee Sang-gi for taking this role too. This is a great cameo for him because obviously it puts him in a really good light. Like
Yes.
if you want your hero to be like your favorite
You want him to
actor,
be an ally.
you
Yeah.
want him to be an ally. So if I see him in that role where he's like actively sitting at a table where she's calling out, homophobia, I'm like, yeah, fuck yeah, Lee Sang-gi, fuck
Yep.
yeah, like
Yep.
it
Loved
made
it.
me really happy to see him in that role.
That's
Also,
like Rowoon doing the walk on for A Time Called You as a gay character. I was like, yep,
yes,
that's my bae. That is my
correct.
bae.
Correct. And actually, one more thing. So Lee Sang-yi is in Good Boy, with Park Bo Gum. I have not started it yet, but I will. I think it's on Prime, and I hate freaking watching stuff on Prime. Um, so they're doing like variety show rounds right now to like promote it,
Uh-huh.
and they're on like that 2 days, 1 night, or 1 night, 2 days. I don't remember which one it is. And Lee Sang-yi, they're like talking about weird, oh my god, what am I weird tricks they can do. Sorry, like weird like things they can do. And Lee Sang-yi's like, I can move just my second toe.
What?
That's the weirdest thing I've ever seen. He takes off his shoe and he has his foot out and he moves only his second toe. That's it. And he does it and they show it and it's hysterical. Everyone starts yelling because everyone's like, how do you do that? It's so fun. He's also like, I can only do it sometimes. I really have to concentrate. It's I've seen the clip and it's hysterical. I love Lee
love
Sang-yi.
him.
I love Lee Sang-yi so much. And so he's gonna be in Bloodhounds too, which you don't want to see.
No, I know. Like
But he's such a freaking delight. He's such a delight in like his character in Bloodhounds, my favorite Lee Sang-yi character of all time. It's so good. He's so charming. So anyway, I love him. I agree. But I also when I realized it
Okay,
was
that
Lee
makes more
Sang-yi,
sense to me that it was a cameo for his friend.
I am going to say that's probably it because
Yeah.
they're very, very close. They didn't have to kiss, which is probably would be weird because they're really good besties. But yeah, they're really good friends. So when I saw him, I was kind of like, Isa, like it really took me back, and I was like, oh my god, Kim Go Eun. That's probably why.
Okay, because I was like,
Impressive.
I was thrown to see him pop up at, like it's literally like the last 15 minutes.
Yeah, because you're like, this is Lee Sang-yi. Why are you putting like he got a smaller role than like any the other men? I think that's why.
Okay, that makes more sense to me.
Yeah,
All right,
it
so
does.
I'm not quibbling so much now.
No, it's okay. I mean, fair.
I know.
I'm always gonna want more Lee
I know.
Sang-yi, but I do love that of all the characters, they brought in Lee Sang-hee as like deserving of the amazing character
Yes.
that was that oh my god, Jae-hee. Jae-hee.
Okay, one more snack before we kind of wrap up
Sure.
our thoughts.
What do we want to
Because
do?
we do need to talk about Hung Soo dancing and singing at the wedding.
Oh right. Okay. Okay. What do we want to eat then?
Oh
You
man.
can pick. God, there's so much.
Ooh, there's another one of those coffee things. I'm very happy.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, here's another thing that I don't know what it is.
Okay.
Oh wait, does it say? Oh, it's saltine crackers. Forget it.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah, it's
No.
kind of boring.
I mean, saltines are fine, but I don't need
Yeah,
to
yeah,
like
yeah. Thank you for the
try
saltine.
that.
There's also chocolate corns. Did you see this? The
Oh yeah,
bag?
those are like corn puffs. Those are because there's also like spicy tteokbokki like that. There's
Like,
those are gonna be like chocolate Cheetos.
I don't know if I'm gonna like that. There's shrimp crackers. Should I try a shrimp cracker?
I think you should try a shrimp cracker.
Okay,
And I am going to
I
try.
think I'm gonna hate the smell of
I'm
it.
gonna try a victory pie.
Oh, okay. Oh God, they smell like shrimp, dude. I know. I mean, I know they're supposed to, and I like shrimp. But here's the thing, though.
Oh, this is
To
like a
me-
flat. This is like a flat choco pie.
Oh, okay. So to me, the problem is I live on the East Coast, and shrimp should come with Old Bay. So if there's no Old Bay on my shrimp, do I really want it? You know? Does anyone? Oh God, I don't know. I don't know, Amy.
I don't know about this.
Oh really?
This has a taste I don't recognize.
Is it banana?
No.
Okay, because I feel like they really like a lot of Korean food seems to have a lot of banana stuff.
Okay, here goes the chip.
Huh? It's not as bad as I thought. It has like a. What am I thinking of? It has like a mild aftertaste that maybe is seafood-y, but not. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
It's like if you dipped a cracker in clam chowder.
Ugh. So here's the thing.
I don't hate them actually. I really don't. I actually could eat a lot of these.
I don't hate shrimp, but I don't love it. Like there are certain like if I go out for like hibachi, you know, like where they cook it for you in front of you,
Mm-hmm.
those are like tiny baby shrimp, and I like those. I like a good like coconut shrimp, like fried coconut shrimp.
Okay,
But
so you don't eat.
But the
You
thing
don't. You
about
wouldn't eat like
shrimp,
shrimp with Old Bay. You wouldn't eat like.
no, like the thing about shrimp, and the only reason like it's a texture thing for me because shrimp is very rubbery
Well, that means it's not cooked
to
right.
me. Well, no, like to me compared to
Right.
so I like fish, like actual
Mm.
fish. Like I love fish.
Okay.
And I will try
That's fair.
almost any fish, but I don't like lobster and I don't really like shrimp. And it's
Okay,
because
that's
of
the texture.
because
Yeah.
it's more rubbery than fish. Like
Fair.
crab is a very soft texture.
Yeah.
Lobster, shrimp, not.
That's fair.
You know?
That's fair. It does have a very specific texture. Both lobster and fish. I don't know. It's almost like I wouldn't pick them. Does that make sense? Like I'm like if that was the only thing to eat, I would eat them. But I don't think that's a ringing endorsement. But
I've loved almost everything I've tasted. The pumpkin jelly was like okay.
Mm-hmm.
And that little mini pie, just what was it called? A victory pie? I don't love it.
Okay.
I don't hate it. I don't love it. It's no choco pie.
I love choco pie. I have it saved here in my office. I really, really love choco pie. I really wish we could easily get choco pie here. Because I don't think we can. Like, I don't see it.
No.
Do you?
Well, I mean, yeah, you can probably get it at a Korean grocer.
Well, yeah, we don't have those around here. I wish. But I just mean it like a regular, I can't go to Sheets and get.
No, you can't go to Sheetz and get a choco pie. No, but so you don't have like Jungbu Market or H Mart?
Closest H Mart's in Philly.
Okay.
I know it sucks.
I mean, I have to go 30 minutes to get an H Mart or a Jungbu, but that's not bad.
No, it's terrible. I'm in a food desert. No, I do have an Asian market near me. I actually take that back. I have an Asian market about 20. It's very small. I could go there and get choco pie, but it's like really inconvenient to get to, and it's not very big. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But maybe I will take a little trip there because the kids would like it. The kids love, I mean, the kids eat ramen like nobody's business. They love ramen.
Yeah, there's some fun stuff in here. There's a whole like little packet of seaweed, roasted seaweed.
Yeah, which I actually love seaweed. I've made onigiri for myself. It's really like with tuna inside, like
Yeah.
tuna and mayo,
Oh yeah.
the rice, and then I wrap the seaweed around it. It's freaking delicious. I told my son maybe I'll make some for him because I think he would like that too. But it's really good with the seaweed.
Green tea.
I know, I saw that. It's
I
good.
mean, there's a lot of sweet stuff in here.
There is. There is. I'm gonna have
So
to.
yeah, I'm saving stuff now to try with my kids this weekend. So
I'm rationing out what they're allowed to have.
although the little thing like this yellow packet of crackers that we didn't know what it is, I'm eating those tonight.
Yeah, I'm
That's
eating them
open.
now.
That's mine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that
So
was fun, and thank you for suggesting the movie because
well,
I loved it.
I want to talk about the end really quick.
Oh yeah,
because
sure.
like
Go ahead.
I was not expecting. So we've so Minjun and Jaehee, they date and they get engaged and there's going to be a wedding. Which I do think it's very interesting that we have this big wedding and we've never seen anything of her family. Like it is this is Hong Soo's story.
It is.
It is. But we do get a lot of her perspective, and I do like that. So she gets married and moves out, and so now he's by himself in the apartment. And you see them packing her up and stuff like that, and it's definitely going to be a change, right? Like they're not going to see each other every day. They're not going to talk to each other necessarily every day. Although I do love like she calls him like on the way on her honeymoon about setting him up with somebody, which is really cute. But at the wedding, because you're still not quite sure how he feels about the wedding, happening and stuff like that. And then they call, him up to speak. And he does like
To sing.
to sing. He
Yeah.
does like a full on like K-pop performance.
It's amazing.
I love it so
And
much.
he's like not, I was going to look, he's not a former K-pop star.
No,
Like,
I looked. No, he's not.
Yeah. He was a runway model. Like that's what that's kind of
Believable.
what he was.
Yeah, that's believable. But like, and what I love is that Minjun is totally fine with her stepping away, the bride stepping away and going and dancing with like essentially like her.
Of course, because Minjun is a dream guy who we get 5 minutes of, but yes.
Manic pixie dream boy.
He is. He's perfect because he's like, yes, bride.
Go dance. Because that's really his only purpose. Like I wonder if that was even a role that was supposed to be an on-screen role or not.
Right.
And then they were like, let's just get him in here and do this.
Let's just get Lee Sang-yi to do it. And he's like, sure, whatever.
Just like doe-eyed and in love with her the second he sees her.
He's like, oh, you're so beautiful dancing with your gay bestie and doing K-pop dances. Yeah. I love it. I love it.
Yeah. No, I was so like, I didn't think I wouldn't enjoy the movie, but I was just like, oh, this will be a cute movie. And I finished it thinking, this was fantastic.
Yeah, it was actually very, very good. I highly recommend it. It's kind of like, if you like K-dramas, this is perfect. Like, it's just a perfect, succinct story. And it's beautiful and it's happy. Like, this was an HEA to me.
Yeah, it's an HEA, and it deals with taboo subjects in a very nuanced way that I think it's not like overly saccharine, like where everything is perfect. Because like I said, like Hong Soo is not with anybody at the end. He doesn't have, he hasn't like come out and all of a sudden has a great boyfriend. Like he's starting his life as a gay man now. Basically.
And you feel like he's happy.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree. I loved it.
He's a writer throughout, like that's touched on like very little, but he's a writer. And you see him like sort of like typing at the end, almost like he's writing like this story type of thing. Yeah. And where this is basically, he's coming into his own. It's a coming of age story and it's very well done. I liked it a lot.
I did. Thank you for telling me to watch it. Cause I kind of put it off because I was
busy. I was worried because I was like, Megan hasn't said anything. Like, is she going to watch it?
Yeah. No, I watched it today. Yeah. Literally today. And I had to like split it up. I had to watch 1 hour at one time. And then the other hour. But I was like, I really like it. Like I just was very shocked that I liked it as much as I did. And so I'm so glad. So now I'm going to like tell people like, you got to put this on your K-movie list for sure.
Yeah, definitely. 2 thumbs up from here. Yeah. And I think Lee would love it.
Again, Kim Go Eun. Big apology. You're still the queen. You are still the freaking queen.
She is. So I mean, I never doubted it. I never doubted it. She's always been one of my faves.
She's so good.
Yeah.
She's so good.
All right.
Thank you, Amy.
Yeah, we will share our snacks with you when we
Mhm.
post this episode. And
Yeah, I hope
I'll
you had fun snacking with us.
yeah.
It was fun.
Yeah, we'll share the link to the box if you wanna get it too, if you feel like giving money to Jeff Bezos. Like I did.
Yeah, like we did because we are suckers.
Whatever. I came up with this idea, like, with, like, a couple days before recording, and I was like, "I'm just gonna get
Look,
this."
we have Prime and we
Here's the thing. I canceled my Prime, but my Prime renews, like, around the holidays because 'cause I'm an idiot, and of course, I want
Oh.
that. So I canceled my Prime when basically, like, after the election, I was like, "Fuck this." I
Yeah.
canceled my Prime, but I have, like, a year left of my Prime almost. Well,
Oh,
now I have,
okay.
like, 6 months left.
Okay.
Yeah. We'll see what happens when it comes to the end because, man, it's so
Yeah.
easy.
I know I got this box in a day. A day. I was like, "That's look at that."
Tell me some other way, people, to get what I need the day after I need it, or sometimes
Yeah.
the day that I need it. Because
We are so spoiled.
yeah, seriously.
All right.
Instant
Well, anyway,
gratification. Yep.
thanks, guys.
Hope you had fun.
We did.
Anya.
Annyeong!
감사합니다. Thank you for listening to Afternoona Delight. Where can you find us outside the pod? Head on over to afternoonadelight.com. That's AFTERNOONADELIGHT.com. You'll find links to all our social media, our book recs, K-pop and K-skincare recs, and if you want even more Afternoona Delight, because really who doesn't, you can join our Patreon, where you can choose the patron level that's right for you. Join in daily K-drama conversations, listen to bonus podcast episodes just for patrons, and participate in our monthly live K-drama support group via Zoom. We can't wait for you to be a part of the community. Until next time, annyeong!